Hi, thanks for tuning in to Medicine Crow Tarot for this month's relationship energy check-in. This is a brand new channel, so I really appreciate all the views. This is a general reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising, so keep in mind that the energies won't be able to resonate with everyone. Most likely some of the energies will resonate and some of them won't, which is normal for a general reading. Just remember not to force the messages to fit your situation. Feel free to watch your other astrological aspects as well as your sun sign if this reading doesn't fit your situation. Cross-watchers are also invited to watch, but do keep in mind that the energies can flip either way between you and your significant other. Also, just as a heads up, tarot is a useful tool to help us work with our energies, but your best tool is always going to be your own intuition. So never let a reading take the place of what you sense from your higher self. Also bear in mind that fear and confusion are never part of the messaging from your higher self. Instead, it's always going to be calm clarity and a sense of deep knowing. So, with that in mind, let's get started with your reading. And remember that if you find it helpful, give me a like, share, or subscribe. And also feel free to leave me a comment. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your November mid-month relationship reading. Let's take a look at the energy of the relationship. Let's start with your overall energy. You don't have to be partnered per se. You don't have to be even separated. This is just somebody who you're working with on a relationship level. Significant other. Okay? There's a lot of energy going on right now. Okay. Okay, what we've got on your main energy is the Three of Cups. This is a really rejoicing energy. Some people call it like the party card, something like that. It's just generally happiness, it's positivity, allowing yourself to enjoy whatever you're experiencing in the relationship right now. Your partner's energy is the Six of Wands. This is kind of like an ego victory. So their resonant frequencies, 3 and 6 are the numbers we're dealing with here. 6 is a positive, the Six of Wands is a positive card. So it looks like both of you are in positive energy at the moment. Let's see what the contributing energies are to this and see how this continues to resonate as we look deeper. Okay, let's start with your headspace. Interesting. So this is number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Just so strange in this deck, it looks very much like the World card, but it's not. They bear similar energies, for sure. This is, it's the energy of a cycle renewing itself, but from a perspective of what you reap, you sow. So it feels like it's a new phase, I think. You're thinking of a new phase of the relationship. And with the Three of Cups with it, it feels like you've put in good energy and you're reaping good returns right now. Let's have a look and see what your partner has in their headspace energy. Okay. Similarly, this is typically the Fool card. the energy of proceeding forward. I think with this victory card here, it gives a lot of courage to the partnership energy. So it's like your partner is feeling very much like, with the victory feeling that they have, they're ready to trust more, and to move forward into a greater sense of connection in the relationship. Perhaps they're connected to your renewed sense with the Wheel of Fortune. It's interesting because they're both major arcana cards. So there must be something very positive, energy-wise, that's moving in your space. Let's have a look at the heart space now. So with the heart space, we have the Lovers card popping up. So it looks like this is in your heart, you've come to a point of choosing partnership to a greater level of enjoyment, which is really good. You're in a really good space. Let's have a look at your partner as well. It's the partnership energy moving here. Partnership energy is the Tower. The Tower is a sudden change. It's the energy of quick change, brought on by something that's often uncomfortable. So my guess is your partner is feeling like they've gone through an energy that was shocking, but with your energy being as positive as it is, it's giving them the feeling of positivity in the relationship. So it's almost like the Fool energy is overcoming the Tower energy. It's like a movement away from this thing, but with an awareness that this is in the past. It is part of the experience. And so I feel like that is probably why the Fool energy is here, as opposed to something like the Chariot or something else. Like there was just something that was very difficult, or could still be difficult, but your partner's choosing to go with the experience that they're resonating with right now, which is that victory, the ego victory. They're feeling very confident right now, despite whatever difficulty has been part of the past. So that's really good. Let's look at the overall energy of the relationship. Get the general vibe for it here. Okay, so yeah, this is a supportive energy for that. This is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the energy of kind of like the wounded warrior. It's the soldier who has come through hardship and is ready, despite the woundings, to continue forward into battle. It's the completion of an energy cycle as well, the number 9. It's the completion of that. So the energy of the passions, whatever struggle that has been within the relationship, seems to be at the end of that cycle. And maybe both of you are feeling a bit of the battle weariness, but with high hopes, high spirits, and a good sense of going forward and pressing on. And so it's really cool because we have 3, 6, and then 9 So those are all great resonant frequencies to be moving through in a relationship with each other. And I think that's really wonderful. So let's see if there's any kind of insight or card of advice on maybe how to continue in the energy that you're dealing with, because clearly you've come through some difficulties to get to this space. With the Tower appearing and with the Nine of Wands appearing, the element of danger is not absent yet, especially with the Fool card being in the headspace of partner. Let's just have a look, see what kind of insight might help you, Gemini, going forward. We have Goddess of the Sacred Path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. And so my sense of this is that this is a moment of change for you, Gemini, in your traditional way of thinking about relationship. And because you have this Wheel of Fortune passing through in your awareness, and because you have the Lovers card, and this card is about choosing between that which is good for you versus that which might momentarily make you happy, and it's also about relationship. It looks like you're both moving into positive territory, but there's a risk of second guessing the movement that is taking place right now. And so it appears that you're being caught in a moment this month. The energy could either be recent, current, or shortly ahead of us. Being caught in a moment that feels really good, with an awareness of a risk from the past and a step in a new direction in how you process this. So it's basically just saying that your higher self will help you choose the thing that's going to bring you the most happiness. And it's going to be different than what your reasoning will arrive at. Your normal way of making choice through thoughts and logic, it might not be quite as beneficial as going with your intuitive sense this month. See if there's anything else. No, I think that's it. You both have a very optimistic position right now, and in order to maximize that, let the optimism support your intuitive senses and choose to go forward in that way, because I think that's ultimately the way that's going to be the most rewarding for you. Okay, Gemini, so that's your mid-month reading in November for relationship. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you have, go ahead and leave a comment or a like. Feel free to subscribe or share the video as needed, and hopefully I will see you the next time on Medicine Crow Tarot.